This guy has one of the wettest three-pointers in this side of town. Okay, that was dumb as shit. I'm gonna start over. This is mad cozy.
That's Cozy Convos.
Alright, what's up, y'all? You're watching Cozy Convos. I'm here with my man Jonathan Colborn. Thanks for having us.
I don't have a mic on.
Oh, fuck. I'm dumb.
I gotta do that whole intro again?
Alright, I mean, I'm gonna force this now, but go ahead. It's not gonna be natural, but go ahead.
What's up, y'all? You're watching Cozy Convos. I'm here with Jonathan Colborn. Thanks for having us, man.
Of course, man. China Jim. Before we start, I just want to let everyone know that I gave him the name China Jim and gave him the name James Lou.
I don't even go by China. It's one caption.
Okay, but still, and he used it on captions. He got hella likes on that. So I just want credit to be given where credit's due. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically all I had to say at the beginning. But yeah, continue. No one calls him James.
Not when I was younger, but now.
And now he just has his Instagram handle as James.
You can't just take credit.
Okay, alright, continue. His birth name is Jimmy. On his birth certificate it says Jimmy Lou.
Me and this guy go way back. We've been playing basketball together for years now. And he has one of the purest strokes.
What can I say? You continue, cut that. Continue.
I'm gonna cut that. This guy has one of the purest three-pointers in the game, in the DMV, you know. So
I mean, that's just common knowledge by now, but I appreciate it. Always nice to be recognized by a fellow hooper.
You know, this is my rebounder.
You know, it was a lifestyle at one point. We were working out every weekend.
Yo, like, it's like seasonal. Like every time it gets warm outside, we just
500 shots a day.
500 shots a day.
You know, 500 shots a day.
Listen, man, we're gonna ask you a few questions today about your degree in college. You know, what's life been like after college, and yeah. Sound good?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
Can you tell us what even is sociology as a major?
It's a mixed bag. Sociology, it's like a chiller major, obviously compared to shit like engineering. But yeah, then you start realizing that after you graduate, why it's chill. And
can you talk about your experience at UMD studying sociology, and at what point did your idea start to change? Like, you didn't really want to pursue it more, I guess?
So that basically started right at the jump. So sociology had a lot more math than I had planned on. Yeah, I mean, you've been doing math and numbers and coding stuff your whole life, so it's probably
not coding. I can't code.
You can't code? Oh, well, sorry. That's a stereotype that I just put on him. So it has a lot more math than I thought. There's a lot of statistics, a lot of programming work, and like a lot of using different programs.
Okay.
And I just had to learn how to do that stuff, and there's a lot of numbers, and I was like, I chose sociology to get away from that stuff. So if you for some reason want to choose sociology because you don't want to do math, don't do it. You still have to do stat. It's because a lot of it is statistics and quantitative data and that kind of thing. Like if you try to find out why things are the way they are, and you can find out a lot of that by researching, and that's sociological stuff.
What kind of opportunities are there available for people who study sociology after they graduate?
Okay.
And what was your experience in that regard?
So a lot of research-based roles. There's always a demand for researchers working in labs and that kind of thing, and sociological backgrounds will serve you well in those roles. And eventually, if you want to become a social worker or if you want to work with kids, a sociology base is great for that, but then you're gonna have to go to school again for something like secondary education or social work and other sociological careers, statisticians, that kind of thing. But yeah, it is, compared to other majors, it's much slimmer, and that's even these jobs that I'm telling you about right now. You need to have prior qualifications to even be considered for those roles.
Not even just a degree in sociology.
No, yeah, it's not going to do it anymore. Like, everyone is so qualified these days, and everyone has so much to offer. They've been doing internships their whole life. So that's like for someone like me who wasn't doing that stuff and wasn't as focused about that kind of thing during high school and college. It's brutal trying to find something that'll entry level. Yeah, even entry level in my field, it's damn near impossible. When I was at UMD, I was playing basketball all the time. I was chilling with my friends a lot all the time, and just trying to pass my classes. The course load was definitely a shift for me, and I had to just study, like I just focus my ass off to try to make sure I was even staying above water. So I couldn't even consider doing something else that would boost my resume.
Yeah. So do you chalk that up to, I guess, not just getting used to the workload, but did you ever feel like you just lost interest in sociology? You were like, okay, this is not for me.
Yeah, definitely lost the passion pretty early on. I knew around the 1 year mark that there's something else I'd much rather be doing, and that was journalism. I really loved journalism. I loved sports writing. I've been doing essays, dating back to MC and that kind of thing. I've written so many essays, sports related. As you know, I'm passionate about sports, and I think I can write pretty well. And that just had nothing, literally zero, to do with sociology. But and I was very much considering applying to Philip Merrill College of Journalism at UMD, but I was already in there for like a year and a half, and by that, by that time I would be there forever, and that would just be such a much more of a burden on my family, paying for that. Okay, so I had a bit of a unique post-grad experience. So immediately after graduation, I felt so much pressure to, first off, just find a job. You need to be working immediately. And I don't want to get too much into it, but I took this somewhat shady job right out of college. On the side, I worked with the Census Bureau, doing that thing. I was walking dogs, but I didn't have a career. I didn't have something that was really gonna boost me to the next level. Yeah, so I wasn't even applying to research sociology jobs right out of college. It was only recently, I got a LinkedIn, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, all that, and I'm just typing in keywords, research, sociology, entry level, just applying it to everything. I mean, there's a lot of struggles when you first try to get your foot in the door. I guess it has to be drilled into you as like at a young age that you really need to be focused on your future and your long-term well-being, like immediately.
Like self-awareness.
It's crazy.
So like for you, during that span when everybody else was doing entry-level sociology or whatever, you were working multiple part-time jobs, right?
Correct.
You said Census. You said you were also a server, right? At
Uncle Julio's was that was while I was in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you found ways to save up money, and then during that time were you just plotting the next move, kind of just continuously?
Yeah.
Just thinking about what you.
So I got suckered into this dream by this fake job I was working at. I'm not gonna name any names, so it's not gonna be a big deal. But it really taught me was that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And so this setup was me to be working with basketball, working with kids. And I love doing that. And I'd be getting paid year round, but the only real work would be on the weekends and during the summer. And I'm like, wow, I could be getting paid to sit on my ass during the week. And then I'm just like, then you start thinking like, something's wrong. Oh, and he stopped paying me. So, maybe this company isn't legit. Maybe I need
they
to.
actually just stopped paying you.
They stopped paying me. I was still working. They stopped paying me. All these BS excuses. It doesn't work, right? And then, like, one of my good friends who worked with the company, like, he's much smarter than I was. He's like, as soon as they stopped paying him, he's like, okay, this doesn't make any sense. I'm out. He left. I believed in the company for a little while, and I was like, it's got to turn around at some point. This company's going to be huge, and they're not. And I don't think they're going to be. Like, I never wish poorly on anybody. I want them to succeed. I mean, of course, I'd be a little bitter if they succeeded, and I'm not a part of it. But just wish them the best. But when I was there,
not like the right path.
When I was there, I wasn't doing it for me, and it really got me starting to think that I need to get serious. I need to get serious about what I'm wanting to. That'll set me up for a while. And that wasn't doing it.
Turning point.
Yeah, for sure. Once things started going sour, and my census job was temporary, so that was up, so I wasn't getting money from that. Dog walking, it was getting cold. I didn't feel like doing that, and the only source of income I was getting from there, and they stopped paying me. So it's like, so you really start finding out what you need to do when you're forced to. That's when your survival instincts start kicking in. And that's basically what happened when you need to start finding a new job. It's like I don't have any money. I need to do something, right? And then that's what happened. To be honest with you, it's really like, it's a cruel world out there. So at this point, when I'm searching, it's really just I'm open to anything that's stable. Stability at this point in your life is like, paramount, because this is like when we really start becoming adults, and you need to start setting yourself up. Yeah, for sure. I don't know, that's just me. Of course, pursue your dreams, do everything you want to do. But me, I'm trying to like be as rational as possible. I don't really have time to be dreaming right now. Once I maybe have a little stability in my life, then I can really start going for.
Trying to get the solid income, and then on the side, kind of.
Yeah, then maybe I can start working on what I want to do.
Yeah, gotcha. Have you ever considered going back to school then?
Yeah, absolutely. I think about that all the time. Going back to school for something like social work, or something that something that you put on your resume, right? If you have graduate degree, that'll open up so many doors. But that's more commitment, that's more money, that's just more time that you have to be prepared to give up in order to do that. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, like my grades at UMD were trash. So even get into grad school, you need to have high grades. So that kind of put me in a little bit of a tough spot. So I would need to get a degree from somewhere less credited, which would be a snowball effect. I mean, it should come down to skill over anything. Over anything. Over education, over experience. It should come down to how well you can do the job.
For sure, yeah.
But people won't even look at that. They just want to look at your background.
All right, man. So it's sad to say, but this is the last question. We can't keep taking Jonathan's time.
I have no time. I'm not doing anything. But continue.
Yeah, we can't keep taking Jonathan's time. He's a busy man.
Jimmy Lou's time.
So, based on your experiences, would you say overall was college worth it?
Is it worth it? So my initial reaction is to say yes, because a lot of these places you can't exactly, like we were talking about getting in the door. You can't get in the door without a 4-year degree, no matter what you majored in. I don't know enough about the grind and the struggle of someone who doesn't have a degree, but in my experience, that was just the thing to do, was to go to college to get yourself
like a good background.
Yes. It's cold as shit out, bro.
It is cold, but
my toes, dog.
We fighters. This is
Fighters.
Convos.
Cozy
There's
Convos.
supposed to be a fireplace right here, but
Yeah, that heat lamp, you can't see it, but that's supposed to work, but that doesn't
They
work.
don't work.
It does not work.
I'm getting frostbite out here.
We are cold.
The things we do for y'all,
For
man.
Cozy Convos.
Just to bring y'all this content, man. What I paid for college, it was the experience, a once in a lifetime fun experience. To meet people and have fun and just be relatively stress free. So
I was not stress free in college, and you were not either. So I don't know why you said that.
it was fun.
I'll be all right, but it has definitely been a frustrating and eye-opening experience applying. And I mean, everyone knows this. Just like it's just we are in the same boat. If you can't find something immediately, we are in the same boat. My only advice is give it time, keep doing it. I must have sent 500 applications, received about 100 no's, and maybe I got 5 or so. Yeah, let's follow up.
You just need one.
Yeah, all you need is one.
Yeah.
Really, all you need is one, and it's a good place, and then that's where you got to be at.
For sure.
Jim,
Appreciate
that was
the
me.
time.
That was awesome. That was awful. You got to do that again. Okay,
Wait,
who
we
taught
gotta
you how to
go.
dab?
Appreciate it, but
Bro,
we're
you
trying to
can't
do-
dab,
I'm
man.
trying
You
to
must
do
not
this.
have had
I'm
black
trying
friends.
I'm like,
Just like hands are so brittle. Damn. Okay, whatever, man. Hey, do the 9 to 5 shake. It'll be better. All right.
he looks. You're gonna have to cut that.
You have to cut that down.
We can't trash anybody.
All right.